for League of Legends.
I mean, it's a stack day.
We are EU!
I think definitely Fnatic has been playing very well. I think we are also playing pretty good. I am not sure if this is the peak. In my opinion, I do play with like the best players I could play with, like the best players in the world.
Continues to retreat. Whoa! But that is fantastic from Caps!
I mean, he's just the best player in Europe.
I think that to win against Fnatic, we probably just have to play and draft better.
It's a casual 1v3.
This is insane! Like, are you kidding?
I still think we have what it takes to be the champion. Us facing each other is a banger.
I think 3 got caught by the Bomb Blossom, and it is just obliteration from G2. G2 eliminate Rogue and advance to the final to face Fnatic.
G2 are putting on one hell of a show. I mean, Rekkles has been a bit of an unsung hero.
But Fnatic are winning it! Caps forced to flash over the wall, the Sand Soldiers, the Emperor's Divine by time! Rekkles finds the shot!
I feel very relieved to finally have taken down G2. It's still gonna take more for us to prove that we are top dogs in Europe. Selfmade's consistency was crazy good.
They have so many players that just refuse to lose.
Starting to come together! Selfmade finds the kill! He goes golden for a few seconds, and the death sentence will not find his target. Corner Forge God will knock up Nemesis into the air, and Caps goes down!
I want it to be us at the top again, and I think a win on Sunday would basically cement that.
I'm one shot.
First time since 2018, Fnatic take down G2!
My only motivation is competition and victories.
After G2 through game 3, Fnatic have the mental fortitude to dig back and win game 5.
A lot of the Fnatic players really stepped it up.
Awesome that we do have our 2 pillars in G2 and Fnatic.
If we can get 2 5-game Fnatic vs G2 series, oh, that is a European dream.
Are you ready for the LEC Summer Split Finals?
As we get into game, we will talk more about the River Shin. If you missed out on the NALCS last night, don't worry, we've got you covered. But until then, looking collectively at the composition, it is a very old school G2 comp. The ability to play 1-3-1 if they want, a style that a lot of people think is dead right now with how powerful Soul. Sitting in that tri-bush, so he saw that G2 had made their way up there. Here goes Selfmade.
Poke hits the wall, Selfmade goes in, Perks is ticking down, and Burst Blood Fnatic. Rekkles secures it.
And again,
Selfmade comes down towards the bottom lane, he's going to use that Oracles, make sure that there's no one spotting him, but while this is all happening, see the Shen on the top side of the map. There's the curtain call, knocked back on Mickey. Perks able to dodge just towards the side. The Stand United coming into Perks as well. Hillsang's got the kill on Mickey, but there's the taunt on Selfmade. Caught underneath the tower for the moment. He tries to flash away, but cannot escape. G2 get their first kill of the game. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Bwipo and Wunder are fighting. Wunder's dodging around as much as he can, but Bwipo's winning out that trade.
Fnatic had their eyes on Perks, but they're going to settle for getting that kill onto Mickey, of course. There's going to be a trade. Ulti comes through.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow hits Hillsang. He's already used the dash to get away, and the flash taunt from Jankos finds its mark.
So the really cool thing about Shen is he just has a lot of damage early on hit. The fact that he can mitigate auto attack damage is just so potent. So here we see they know that Selfmade is on the bot side of the map. They get information from him thanks to this, and our observers are highlighting it beautifully for us. So because they knew where Selfmade was, they respected that this gank was a possibility. Then as the play comes through, yeah, the ultimate was also used earlier. Thank you very much, observers, for highlighting that as well. So Fnatic are like, hey, this should be a very easy play for us because Mickey doesn't have ult, the Ashe doesn't have 6 yet, so let's actually try and force this as Selfmade looks for the ult.
It's also the power that while this is all happening, the Rift Herald goes down. So Jankos gets the Rift Herald top side, and then also answers the play bot side, helping them pick up the kill.
Oof. It's like we're watching a movie.
Deary me.
We get all the information, then of course, because Perks got knocked outside of the ultimate from Rekkles, that made it easy for him to just buy time, wait for Jankos to arrive, and end up trading 1-for-1. And then of course, we get the ultimate come through from Perks. Boom! Ulti comes through.
I can't take too much more!
Guys, we probably have 5 games to get through. Like, we can calm it down just a tad.
Beautifully done from our
Warhammer.
Which is why Fnatic are going to feel so confident fishing for these kills. You can see that Selfmade's come in, Hilly's open with the ultimate already, and here comes Gragas.
And Hillsang's going in for the engagement. Mickey's actually caught out just a little bit. The taunt comes down. Hillsang still on the front line. Caps trying to get him from behind. Rekkles trading onto Perks, and Perks will go down. So will Hillsang. Rekkles going to try and do what he can with the captive audience, but Jankos is on the chase. Cannon barrage used. Rekkles chained up. and a double for Caps.
Ends up being a 2 for 2.
Nemesis is now 15 CS behind, 2 kills behind, and is going to struggle on this Orianna for the next while. Wonder trying to trade into Bwipo. Hexagon Mason follows Bwipo on the flash. Jankos coming in with the Stand United.
And he does, and more, and I'm only going to further enable my 2 solo lanes.
Wonder's actually going to jump him onto Nemesis. Nemesis with the shockwave hits. 3 exhaust still there, but the arrow will chase him down. There's the taunt, and there's the kill to Perkz, and it's all falling apart for Fnatic.
Well, look at the counterplay bottom. While it's all going wrong for Fnatic topside, Caps just picked up a kill.
Caps manages to
and he gets away!
Flashes away! He could go back if he wanted. Caps, he'll want a piece of this. He wants a little bit of the action as he dives forward onto Selfmade. The chains don't quite connect.
Caps roaming towards this top side, but as soon as Jankos has access to level 6, the map has completely opened up the other way, and G2 are starting to run away with this game. So the solo kill for Caps comes through here.
A lot of people question why is Caps our MVP. It's because he does things like this. When he gets champions like LeBlanc, when he gets champions like Zoe, his outplay potential is real, and Selfmade is trying to read Caps here. He thinks that he's going to go back in. He doesn't know. He delays it. He waits for the W cooldown to come off.
Slowing the bleeding, because I do agree with you. They need to make sure that they're more high percentage plays.
Hook's going to land here onto Wonder, and he is done now.
G2 in the river that we're about to come down bottom, and now that they see that Selfmade's bot, Nemesis is in a lot of trouble.
Jankos looking for the taunt. Won't quite connect on it. Nemesis with the shockwave is actually going to pull Jankos back underneath the turret. And Jankos takes about 4 tower shots there. Perkz still pushing in the mid lane as Rekkles and Hylissang will do the same in the bottom. Arrow lands alongside the Glacial Fissure. Nemesis knocked up, shut down, stunned up. Perkz gets the kill, but a great knockback with the cast. Oh, Mickey dodges away from it, Selfmade. It's a game of inches and he can't quite land it, and the Stand United.
And pick and choose where they want to attack on the map, and it was that Dragon as TP into the top lane. Wonder going deep.
As the Hexagon made him, going to dive onto Bwipo. Bwipo unable to walk out of the cage for the moment, but will have the flash up in just a second, and Bwipo is just forced away.
This is a long series. We'll see how things progress, and maybe Fnatic can still come back. But right now, Wonder has his eyes on Selfmade.
And Wonder diving in here. Selfmade's almost dead already. The arrow lands on Rekkles, but he's going to cleanse it away. Wonder down to about a 3rd HP. Shockwave doesn't connect. Jankos still on the front line. Flashes over the wall. Rekkles getting chased out by Caps. Caps looking to add some pages to that book. Gets the kill on the Jane Glacial Fissure, not quite connecting, but it's a 5v3 in favor of G2, and Caps isn't quite done yet. Bwipo, Nemesis, and Hylissang.
Nothing to come back to on the map. All of his farm is being denied. He's now 2 levels down. Wonder gets engaged on.
Able to interrupt the hookshot wall dive there, but Mickey's still in range to make sure that Wonder didn't go down, and now Caps is on the chase. He's got 10 pages. He wants a few more names on his death note. Hylissang exhausted, Wonder almost down. Nemesis looking for the final auto attack, but he hasn't got the mana to do anything more. He flashes forward. One last auto attack will get the kill, but Caps secures the kill.
But as you rightly said, that's more stacks on the Medjais for Caps. This mid laner, this MVP is continuing to ramp up. He's now found Selfmade.
He even chases him. Couldn't see him at all, but manages to get the chase and then dodges away from the...
Especially if G2 close out this game.
Problem is, if you then leave up that ban, you have to see who else you can get rid of, as Bwipo is dived in the top lane. No real escape for him. The taunt comes out. Jankos and Wonder will secure that kill. But yeah, if you ban Shen, you're not banning Kate. You're not banning Set. You're not banning
the rest of G2 in the mid lane, and then have to rush over and save their solo laners.
Here comes the Shen again.
That's just like, oh, you thought you had a tower here, Nemesis? I'm afraid you do not. Jankos comes in with the Stand United, and Nemesis running for his life, just fighting to survive here as Jankos lands the taunt, and Caps will be gifted the kill for those Medjais. Stacks minions. Okay, Caps.
He's actually going to live, isn't he?
He survives for the moment.
Run, Nemesis, run!
You have a lot more faith in Nemesis than I do right here. Caps.
Run to Baron, Fnatic! Run to Baron!
But the problem is, like, what can Fnatic do, right? Like, we talked about their teamfight composition, we talked about their possibility of long-range engage, but G2 are just that much stronger right now that even a long-range engage will not work. TP flank here as Caps goes onto the back line. Wonder trading here with Bwipo. And Bwipo will put down the cannon barrage, and Caps almost just demolishes Rekkles. Goodbye, Jin. 7 kills, 22 stacks on the Medjais. Caps is getting tired of reading. He wants to massacre Fnatic instead. Mickey diving in, Perkz there, gets the concussive blows onto Hylissang, and Caps is there for the follow-up. Good knockback from Selfmade, but you have to feel that's way too little, way too late as Caps once again jumps over the wall. And Selfmade will be taunted up. Caps goes legendary, 17 kills to 7 in 26 minutes. G2 are playing with Fnatic.
And Mickey is just keeping Bwipo preoccupied. Notice that the TP is still available for Wonder, and he may well want to give that kill over to him.
Try and turn it around. There's a couple of good plays, but They're just too far behind at this point. 8,000 gold down. Bwipo now facing off against Caps. And it's less of a face-off and more of a one-sided brawl as Caps dives forward once again. Bwipo trying to get underneath the turret. Change don't quite connect. Jankos still tanking it up. Caps dives forward once again. Bwipo still surviving for a very long time here as Rekkles now opens up. This would be a great kill for Fnatic to get it. Caps has gone way too far. The shockwave. Oh, Caps still gets the kill! Jungle, 3 men pushing in top. Wonder in the bottom lane as Bwipo tries to trade onto him, but Bwipo still only level 15. Wonder just dives forward. The cannon barrage comes out, but there's the Hexag Ultimatum, and here's Jankos. Bwipo underneath the tower, surviving for as long as he can. Jankos able to flash away. The wall jump from Wonder will get him to safety. Jankos should fall here. Rekkles just needs a final auto attack, but the curtain call comes out. Wonder's going to block a couple of shots here. Jankos trying to get out of the back of it. Wonder dodging to the side, dodging to the left. Selfmade flashing forward, does manage to kill the Camille. But meanwhile, in the top lane, the shockwave's going to land. Caps has gone to mid, and Mickey's been caught underneath the tower. Hylissang on the chase. Perks is going to die here as well. Oh, he flashes away, and here comes Caps. Nemesis dies. Perks survives. Hylissang rooted up underneath the remnants of his tower, which was raised to the ground, but it now manages to get the shutdown from Rekkles. Fnatic fight back in the final moments of this game.
Yeah, for Fnatic right now, because they can never be sure if the Baron is being started or not. So notice how they're just kind of grouping up together as G2 look for the pick.
Selfmade has a really good flank position here. Hylissang's trying to trade back, but the rest of Fnatic have already left him. Hylissang's still alive here. Manages it to get out for the moment, still surviving. The shockwave coming down as well. There's the shutdown. Rekkles finds one. Selfmade finds another, and Perks is going to eat up the curtain call. 2 shots taken. Caps still alive. The stopwatch used by Selfmade. Hits Wonder from the side though. Bwipo able to kill Perks, and this is a great fight for Fnatic. And we thought they were dead. We thought they were dead, but Fnatic are fighting back. Wonder has to flash away. Caps still up towards the top side of this, but Wonder is done for. One survives for G2. It's having the extra healing after Caps chunks someone out. Having that sustain when Wonder's sitting on top of you can work so well. Selfmade just about able to survive with the stopwatch. Caps going to pop one of his own. Hylissang trading off towards the backside as Mickey gets the kill on Selfmade. Wonder dives in, trying to get onto the backline. The Enchanted Crystal Hour is going to hit Hylissang, and you can see how low Wonder is. He's down. Bwipo trading with this as the shockwave hits 2. Rekkles still alive. It's 4v3 in favor of G2.
Just now, so you have the Redemption, you have the Locket, you have the Gargoyle Stone Plate. Hopefully they keep Rekkles alive through Caps' burst damages. Caps probably going to trade his life here.
Yeah, he's got caught out. Shockwave comes down, but he's going to use the stopwatch. Gets the inhibitor. Meanwhile, the rest of G2 are setting up around this Baron. Hylissang's going to get caught out with the arrow. The rest of Fnatic on their way. The hook comes in. Hylissang still has the Gargoyle, still has the Redemption, still has a lot of shielding. Selfmade trying to get into the middle of the fight as the Redemption comes out from Jankos. He's frontlining, knocked back by the Casker's Perks. But G2 have been able to disengage. Hylissang survives. Here comes Bwipo, teleporting behind them. Remember, he's got the GA, he's got the stopwatch, he's got a long way to survive. Nemesis stepping forward as the curtain call comes down, and Wonder rejoins the fight from the bottom side. It's 5v4 in favor of Fnatic. Perks dived on by Selfmade, but he's going to flash out of the back of it. Bwipo still on that front line. Hylissang now going in, joining his teammates. Selfmade's down. Perks gets the kill. Hylissang stepping forward once again. Rekkles trying to get the damage up, but those shots are too slow. They're too weak right now as Wonder dives forward, dives back. Incredible stuff from Wonder as he just stands at the edge of the team fight and baits out the hook from Hylissang.
And then he starts pushing out the wave, and surely with the top inhib down.
To take everything off the map. G2 in a strong position here against Fnatic. They've been forced to show all of their cards. Caps going in. Look at that healing from the Ocean. He's almost back to full HP. He was half just a second ago. Hook goes wide. Caps dives in once again, and Hylissang's going to have to walk his way back to the base. Get back to the Fountain of Youth because you are not long for the rip. Caps goes in. Nemesis flashes away. Wonder trading with Bwipo in the bottom lane. Remember, Bwipo still has the GA, so we'll come back. Heals himself up, but the inhibitor now in the mid lane has gone down. And G2 continue on the offensive. They continue to land punch after punch in the faces of Fnatic, and Fnatic can't get back off the map. G2 diving forward, diving the Nexus towers. Hylissang on the front line. The Gargoyle Stone Plate going to keep him healthy. Knocked back with Casker's Wonder as he goes onto the back line. Hylissang almost down though, and G2 are still so healthy. Perks hooked. He's still surviving the shockwave, just about able to take him down on Caps. Now low as well. Fnatic, they've done it. They found the fight that they were looking for. They can't quite get the final kill on Wonder. Jankos limps away. G2 only 2 men left alive.
And there's still a whole series left to go, and Fnatic are able to do it once again.
But it wasn't just Rekkles this time around. It was a huge team effort here from Fnatic, especially Nemesis with a crucial shockwave. Perks gets caught up right here. Thank you, observers. Hilly with the hook right onto the Ash. He brings some friends with him. The ball lands underneath, and G2 gets deleted. Whew.
Like, there's so much to keep track of. Like, the barrel as well did so much damage. Like, the Ocean Soul is what allowed G2 to win the 4 versus
on the hunt. For Wonder, Caps, oh, he's still in the bush. Banshee's there, going to keep him alive for the moment. Only 7 attacks on that Medjo. There's the cannon barrage. Caps trying to get away. Doesn't have flash. Gets rooted. Depth shot's going to chase him down. And there comes the damage. Caps is down. Jankos with a double taunt trying to get onto Rekkles. He has the Elder Dragon, just needs to get him down. Below 20% health, but he can't quite get close enough. Redemption used as well. TP into the base from Fnatic. They're seeing Charted Crystal Arrow. That goes wide. Wonder tries to stop the teleport from Nemesis because Nemesis was going back to the base to try and defend. And here comes the counter TP. Whipple's going to join the fray. Wonder's down. Shut down for Fnatic. And they still have all 5 left alive, and they are wiping this Elder off the map. 100% agree with you. I think we do have to give credit to Fnatic as well. They have managed to find pick after pick. Selfmade pops the stopwatch. His team isn't here. There's no way they can help him. He tries to get away, but he's locked up, and Perks will get the kill. Elder remains on him. And now Fnatic, well, you've got your inhib in the mid lane up in 10. Bot lane 23 seconds, but there's a Baron in 24. You're a man down for the next minute. G2 just trying to break open this base. Perk's going to get hit with the depth charge. Knocked up. Hittersang diving onto that backline. Rekkles opening up. Mickey down to half HP.
Good flash.
Dive forward. Nemesis is gone. Hittersang's gone as well. And Caps and Wonder dive onto the backline. And try as you might, Fnatic, you cannot stop the oncoming storm. G2 wipe Fnatic out of the rift. And we'll take Game 1 of this series in the longest game of summer.
You said it, Medic. Fnatic are making G2 sweat for it. This is only Game 1 of G2 Fnatic, but for now, G2 will lead the series.